Yeah, this is the most try-hard intro of all time. Yeah, that's better. About a month ago, an artist named Dochi went viral.
About a while ago, a YouTuber named Nathan Zed went viral for his How Trying Became Cool Again video essay, where he hits points about the current state of music, dating, AI, and how trying is cool now and telling people to stop being nonchalant. And the biggest thing that came out of it was this video. So his overall message is there's a cultural shift in people wanting to express themselves more. Whether it's because music now feels like people are putting in more effort, dating feels like a cat and mouse game of who can care less, movies look and feel the same, and the rise of AI makes us want to be more human. But I feel like all those points are kind of wrong. But more on that later. As I was writing the script for this video, I think the real reason why I wanted to respond to this guy finally revealed itself to me. I am incredibly jealous of his view count, subscribers, and how polished his videos look. I've had this camera for like almost 10 years. Please subscribe to my Patreon, bro. I gotta upgrade this shit. Yeah, he's still wrong on some points though. Let's go ahead and talk about them. So the first point he brings about on music is he says how we're tired of people acting nonchalant and how it's just lazy and boring to look at. Is it? I don't know about you, but this kind of a vibe, dude. Nah, Skylar, give me a White Claw, dude. Holy shit. He describes how back in the day, the 2000s were so colorful and flashy for everything media, but the mid-2010s gave rise to minimalism and the allure of looking cool and that you're not really trying, like Kanye West's album cover, The Life of Pablo.
The Life of Pablo album cover came out, and I was like, so this is where we're at now. You didn't even try.
That was a good cover.
It's a good cover, right? It's a good ass cover. He was saying it was bad.
Who said it was bad?
It's Nathan Zed.
Who the fuck?
And with everybody judging each other on social media now, you feel shunned to a point where, you know, putting yourself out there can make you look like a fool online. But with these artists, they become a symbol of breaking free from this norm and letting you know it's okay now. It's okay, don't worry, we're free. We're free, don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, that's not what's happening actually. Let's go back into time like he did and use some flashy VHS shots to gain user retention. The 2000s, sure, colors were amazing and pop music was at its peak. And when minimalism became popular, these brands hired some UX designer with a $300K salary to make shit like this. Why would redesigning the Pfizer logo make any difference in your gross profits? Why'd you spend time on this? Go make a vaccine or something. What are you doing? But when it comes to art, it's always been the same thing. Nothing changed. Trying was always cool.
The whole deal in the mid-2010s was trying to look effortless. Artists became nonchalant. Why try if you'll be mocked if it doesn't sell well? In music, we traded elaborate rollouts, cool visuals for mysterious vibes.
Oh, 2015? You mean back then when Kendrick Lamar released To Pimp a Butterfly and his Grammy performance was flashy and showed tons of effort? Tyler the Creator made Cherry Bomb. Charlie XCX at that time, you don't think she was trying when she made that song? Boom, clap. You can't forget the era of camera flares and drawing animations that every single director wanted in their video. They drew that shit frame by frame. The editors were trying. And to point out this thing Nathan Zed said.
But it feels like over time we're giving people more credit for being nonchalant than for doing things well.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Okay, firstly, I'm not a Playboi Carti Opium diehard fan. I just like 3 of his songs. But you took him and Kanye's The Life of Pablo album cover as an example of how we're giving people credit for being nonchalant than for doing things well. Firstly, the album cover was fire. It's not that it was like, oh, he's not trying at all. It gave a more raw look that album covers don't usually do in the mainstream. Which you said in another video that perfection has died and you just gotta have more rawness in your art.
In a world where perfection can get done in 2.5 seconds, you might as well lean into imperfection. That's the only way to stand out at this point.
That's what Kanye was doing, bro. Secondly, artists being nonchalant still looks fire. You just gotta play it right. Take my king, To Hollis, for example. The allure of this guy is based off his style, not trying, not being able to open a water bottle. But who is he? Too Hollis is a figure in the hyperpop hardstyle scene that gives off a pop sound but dials his swag level to 11. And just like Playboy Cardi, they both give off a character where you don't really know who they are. They play off a persona, they're mysterious, they're cool looking, they're both white rappers. And that's the wave of nonchalant that people enjoy in music. And if you were actually trying to say, oh no, I meant like low effort music, I really hope you don't mean mumble. I know you didn't explicitly say it, but if you did mean that mumble rap music is low effort music, that's a low effort opinion. If I'm gonna be real with you, I just have to keep it real with you. You're telling me you don't f with Groupies by Future, Migos during their generational run, Tunevert by Lucky? Sure, you like Tyler the Creator, but have you ever geeked off the pre-workout, hitting a PR while Evil Jordan starts playing in the background? I'm 28. If you like Tyler, Brockhampton, or Doechii, that's gonna be in that style where it's okay to look like you're trying. But then if you bring Doechii in the Playboy Cardi realm, I mean, you already saw what happened. Anyways, let's talk about movies. Zed, what do you think about movies nowadays?
In the last 10 years, every movie started looking dim, dark, flat. Every movie has that Netflix look, bruh.
Honestly, I don't have much to say for this point. Like, sure, movies look the same, but it's the same argument time and time again when people are like, oh, there's no good music nowadays. I remember the old times where everything was so different and so cool. Shut up. People just have a shitty grip on reality and can't consume more than an arm's reach of whatever slop gets put on their For You page because all they do now is listen to Spotify Top 50 without even trying to figure out like where new artists are. I'm not saying Zed is like this. It's just that the argument of, oh, everything is all the same now means you're just not trying to find good stuff. Go find some underground artists, bro. Listen to Sniper 2004, Addy Suleiman, Lords of Dogtown, Khalil Blue, Effie, Monsoon, the fucking Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack. I don't know. Of course, if you use a shitty blockbuster movie, it'll prove your point, but you could do that for every single generation. In the 2000s, Some of the Mask was bad and unoriginal. 2010s, you got Lucy, Fantastic Four, Atlantic Rim. We can keep doing this. I can keep going. I could keep going. You want me to stop? You want me to stop?
It's called Pacific Rim.
No, there's a movie called Atlantic Rim.
Nah.
Yeah, check it.
I don't want to check it now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking told you. I told you.
Dating now is a competition of who can care less the most.
Okay, I kind of get this, but also no. Okay, I get the sentiment that for dating apps, you got to make sure not to look like a tryhard. And it is hard to put yourself out there because Tinder and Hinge has gamified part of the experience. But I feel like by people saying dating feels like this because of the apps, you aren't taking any self-responsibility for yourself and who you are, and you're only blaming technology and the world for being single. Bro, you sound like a fucking incel. I'm not saying you are, Zed. It's just that point sounds very similar to their conversation. Because if you think about it, they both sound the same. Incels look at the world around them, they feel insecure about themselves, then they blame their shortcomings on anything but themselves and accept that this is just part of life. I mean, look at me. You think I'm pulling girls heavy? Yes, but that's not the point. I'm not gonna go out and cry to the world that it's hard and I'm such a good, smart, cool person. It's just the culture today is so stupid. Shut up, bro. Just get fit, eat right, go talk to some people, get swole. You see this shit? I'm fucking fat. Zed's last point talks about the rise of AI and how it's a sign that people want the real and that people will fight AI by being more human.
I think we're gonna fight not by trying to beat AI, but by trying to be even more human. That's how you cut through these days.
I feel like it's gonna be the complete opposite. AI popping off right now isn't a sign that we want more real things. It actually means people deep down don't care if it's real to an extent. You mean to tell me when you're doom scrolling, you didn't watch all the way through of a full-length parkour Minecraft video when an AI voiceover tells you a generic Reddit story about how this guy epically told his boss to go fuck himself? You mean to tell me those people who keep spamming their stupid Studio Ghibli AI slop on their IG page yearns for the real? You're giving humanity way too much credit on how underdog we are and that we want to rise above. Because the reality is, a majority of people just suck. Obviously, Zed's video at the end is about inspiring people to start doing things and not be scared of trying. I'm not saying that's wrong, but your why, your reason for trying and wanting to try shouldn't be circumstantial on how the world is right now. It should be coming from you. It's like when you were a kid and watched a motivational video that got you doing push-ups at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, sure, it could help in the beginning, but that motivation goes away the next day after. Tyler, Kendrick, or Doechii is not a sign that trying is cool now and you should start. Because trying always was cool, but also always wasn't. Social media is not an excuse as to why you can't find a meaningful relationship. It's you. And AI is not a sign that people yearn for more, because I just had a full-length conversation with Charlene, and honestly, she's really cool. She really understands what I'm going through. So I guess the point of this video,
watch Jimmy G and Nathan Zed fight at SoFi Stadium next Friday at 8 p.m.